A powerful cold front pushed across the downtown Denver metro area about 2:30 this afternoon. And wow, temperatures back behind it starting to fall. The cloud cover beginning to move in, rain, snowfall later tonight. As we look out there, beautiful, but yeah, it's going to look a little bit more like wintertime tomorrow. We touched 76 before that cold front arrived. A little cooler in northern Colorado as that front approached first in the mid 60s. 87 in Lamar this afternoon with more 50s and 60s across Colorado's high country. So a little bit of weather whiplash around here, feeling more like spring, summertime today, but by tomorrow, winter definitely making a comeback with a high of just about 35. Now the rest of this afternoon into early this evening, we still are monitoring high fire danger before that rain and snowfall builds in. Red flag warnings will continue. This is going to be for areas just to the south of Denver, parts of the southern foothills also included in that, the eastern plains. Wind gusts have been easily in the 50, 60, even 70 mile per hour range, and humidity values incredibly low. Again, all of that changes tonight as the rain, the snowfall pushes back in. Thank goodness. There is that cold front as it's rolling throughout the state. This evening, we'll be tracking the rain showers, perhaps moving in by about 10, 11 o'clock, and then quickly switching to snow after midnight. Numbers fall into the upper 20s to low 30s for the I-25 corridor, lower 20s up through the foothills tonight. Let's go through the futurecast. I'm going to kick this off about 7 p.m. or so this evening as we have partly cloudy skies in Denver, rain, snow out to much of the western slope, northwestern Colorado. 11 o'clock, mostly cloudy conditions here in Denver, but that snowfall has begun in Larimer and Boulder counties. It quickly pushes into the city after midnight, and we will be talking snow. Yes, snow early on your Friday. Friday morning's drive going to be wet, definitely, and slow at times here across the I-25 corridor, but heading up I-70 into the mountains, it'll be a different story. We'll have blowing and drifting snow across the higher mountain passes, snowfall sticking to the roadways, so certainly be careful if that is in your plans for your Friday. 1, 2 o'clock, heaviest snowfall in the mountains south toward the foothills, and even the Palmer Divide should see some nice snowfall out of this one. The snow really is going to be off and on throughout much of the day for the Front Range and the urban corridor. 6, 7 o'clock, if you have any evening plans, just beware. It still is going to be snowy out there. Rain, snowfall continuing for far southeastern Colorado. 11 o'clock, most of the snow will be winding down here across the metro, still lingering up through the mountains and foothills with the heavier pockets of snow down towards south central Colorado. So looking at the snowfall forecast, at least for the metro, about 2 to 4 inches. Again, lesser amounts up toward Fort Collins and Greeley, higher amounts the further west you live, and about 3 to 7 coming your way toward the Palmer Divide, out toward Breckenridge, the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels, looking at about 6 to 12 inches with the Front Range foothills picking up about 4 to 10 inches of new snow. For tomorrow, snow, snow, and more snow. We'll be looking at temperatures holding right around the freezing mark. Should see a daytime high in the low 30s, low to mid 30s here in the Denver area and out toward DIA. A few spots in the 40s off to the eastern plains, 50s in Lamar and Springfield, La Junta too. Storm system really won't be hitting them, with 30s up through the mountains, perhaps some 20s out toward Estes Park, Allens Park, and into Netherland. Super 7-day forecast system still lingers early on Saturday morning, so something to keep in mind. Kiddos' soccer games might be canceled just because of the snowfall on the grass. By the afternoon, clouds will start to push back in. We'll see some clearing, but it's still a cool day at only 45. Good news, the sunshine is back for Easter Sunday. Temperatures sitting in the low 60s, which is pretty seasonal for this time of the year. Warm in the low 70s on Monday, and then we'll be tracking a better chance for some scattered showers and maybe even some thunderstorms heading into the middle of next week.